So, a question that I'm often asked by insurance agents is, what about free lead programs? What's the fine print? What do I need to look out for? Well, my friends, this video is going to watch out for you. I'm going to bring you the data that you need so that you can decide if a free lead program or a captive insurance agent program may be right for you. So many folks don't know until it's too late, and it's like a barbed hook. It goes in smooth and it, comes out ugly. And I want you to know this data so that you can have the best chance of making the right decision for you. Because if you make the right decision, you're going to feel more comfortable in what you move forward with. So, we're going to get after 7 tips that you're really going to need to take to heart. Number one, if you're ready, is understand with most, not all, okay, but most free lead programs and captive insurance agent programs that offer no cost leads don't allow you to own the policies. This is going to hurt you in the old wallet when you find out, what? I don't own the business. I don't own the policies that I'm putting my back into and my sweat and my tears and wow, all these dials. I don't own the policies. In 99% of the cases I've ever seen with free lead programs, my friends, you don't own the policies. The company does. You cost yourself so much money by making this decision if you didn't know this. So, this empire you're building is their empire, not yours. And that's why you're going to see in a lot of these free lead programs that the top producers will be there for a moment and then poof, they're gone. Why are the top producers leaving in free lead programs and partnering with agencies like jasonfinalexpense.com? Why are they leaving and going to outside agencies? Why are they leaving free lead programs if it was so great? It's because they don't own the policies. Very critical for you to understand. Number two, with most free lead programs, is that you don't control the leads. And if you're an insurance producer that's having a great day, and then let's say you got an off day, and haven't you ever had an off day? I know I have in my career. It shouldn't be an off week, but everybody's had an off day. Well, when that happens, they can turn down your lead flow because maybe you weren't performing for 1 or 2 days because your kid was sick or you couldn't get on the phones. And now they give you aged leads or old leads instead of the new leads that you really need to sustain high levels of productivity. Leads are the lifeblood of this business. And if they have control of the lead, they have leverage over you. And top producers don't like people leveraging things or learning that they have no control over the lead flow. So if you have a good week, they give you some good leads. If you have a bad week, well, bye bye to those. Enjoy scrappy seconds. You're going to be like a dog trying to get meat off the bone, trying to make money on old stuff that everybody's been hammering. When a lot of insurance agents hear that, they go, whoa, no, no, no. That doesn't sound like a pile of fun. And I thought free leads were just going to be easy and no risk. There's risk even with free lead programs because they have control of the leads. And that's the most important thing. Other than number one, owning and controlling your policies, you want to make sure you get paid by the company. We're talking the insurance company, not the agency that maybe you're looking at. So number two is important. How are the leads administered? Who controls the leads? Do you have it in writing? Am I getting nothing but exclusive leads? Let me tell you, think about it. If you're an insurance group or an insurance agency, are you going to give a brand new agent the exclusive leads that, oh, wow, these are the most expensive, great long form leads on the planet? Heck no. They're going to hand you sloppy seconds and see if you can sell something. And if you do, guess what? They profit from it. You get a little bit of money and down the road you go. That's great for them, not the greatest for you as a brand new insurance agent. It really will lower your sense of confidence when all you're calling is old leads and dial tones. All right. Now, number three is that you won't own the residual. So, what I'm talking about is the renewals. You sell a policy, do you get paid the renewals or not? Some captive insurance agencies will actually pay you the renewal for life. Others won't. You want to ask that question. Like I say, I can't speak for all the free lead programs out there, but you want to find this out early, and you never want to engage with organizations that don't allow you to have the renewal or the residual. You're doing the hard work. Do you get paid the renewal? Because that's big money. If you're a $100,000 a year producer and you're getting paid, let's say 5% of renewals, well, if you're a 100K guy of AP, let me tell you, that's 5%. That's $5,000 you just gave up by not knowing this. Residuals and renewals are so important. Agents that partner here own and control their block of business. Agents that partner here, they get all their renewals directly from the insurance company, not from us. That's so important to understand because you're giving up so much by not knowing. And when I was a captive insurance agent, let me share with you, I still get paid renewals from business that I wrote way back in the day. We're talking over 20 plus years ago. Isn't that powerful? Because I made sure that I got, okay, at least paid my renewals There you go. That's so important for you. And a lot of these free lead programs will not allow you to get paid a single cent of residual or renewals. Just find that out. See if you're okay with it. Number 4 is very important. One of the reasons that top insurance producers are leaving your insurance organization, leaving the free lead programs, is because they're not fine with getting paid 45% commission or 50% commission when they can earn 100 or maybe get, as a top producer, 105 or just a better handshake. Why would you give up 100% of your compensation? So if you sell $1,000 annual premium policy and being independent, you maybe get 100% of that, which is $1,000 commission. Are you okay with getting 450 bucks? Really? That's more than 100% less commission to you. Top producers go, I don't have to take a college course to realize I'm giving away more than 100% of my cash because I took this handshake for free leads. Leads aren't that expensive, my friends. When you're a top producer, you're reducing your take home because you allowed the company to give you free leads and take the profit. 100% of your profitability or more just got lost because you took a free lead handshake. Most people don't know this. This is what I looked at as well as a captive insurance agent. Go, whoa, 45%, 37.5%. Yeah, that doesn't look great when I can make 100. Okay, I'm not a professor here, but those numbers don't pan out. See where I'm going here? That's why top producers don't stay in free lead programs. They go independent. They join great organizations like ours to get into a position that they can do better. Doesn't mean that free lead programs are bad for everybody, my friends. If you find this stuff out and you're like, I'm fine with it, they may be for you, but compensation is king. And if you can't control your leads and you're dealing with no control over that, you deal with the fact that, to tip number 5, you gave up your freedom because you found out your W-2 or you're getting paid by their company, not the insurance company, because you don't own the policies, you don't own your renewals. You got paid like tiny decimals instead of 100% of the money that you could earn. You gave up your freedom, my friends. They're going to require you to show up to meetings. They're going to require you and control you to deal with a management team as opposed to having a powerful mentor that wants to make you better. Do you want to deal with a mentor in your life that's by your side? Or do you want to deal with somebody that's like a manager saying, you will show up here on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You're going to be here at 8 o'clock. You will do this. You will do that. Didn't we step into this business to have freedom? You're going to find out that a lot of these free lead programs and captive insurance agent programs will require you to show up to meetings, require you to do this and do that, and they're going to micromanage you. And the moment that you don't, guess what? Your leads get dialed back. Or maybe you get kicked out of the program if you're not performing for a couple days, or you get given aged leads. When you give up control, you're giving up your cash opportunity of your monies in the commissions. That's why top performers leave free lead programs so fast when they realize, I didn't know any better. My bad. All right. And I was victim of that too. That's okay. All right. If you didn't know, but if you know this and then took that handshake, you got to look for this fine print. You gave up your freedom. And realistically, if you're not W-2, they can't legally require you to show up to meetings, period. It's not even legal. They can only make you show up to meetings if it's compliance based. All right. So if they want to have you as a 1099 insurance agent, they want to require you to show up to meetings. They can't. They can only ask you to show up for, guess what, compliance meetings. Now, when they give you leads, you know what they can do? They can highly suggest, wink, wink, that you show up. And if you don't show up, your leads are gone. They can do that, and that really hurts. Or they say, you know what, you had exclusive leads, but you didn't show up to my meetings in our management team meeting over here, training a bunch of agents, or maybe you didn't recruit enough people, or you didn't mentor enough people. So we're going to just turn your maybe commissions down or just cut your lead flow back. Ouch. That's a way that they can control you. And you thought that you were going to be squeaky clean, owning and doing everything yourself. Don't give up your freedom, my friends. You became an insurance agent to be able to intently own your business, powerfully help your prospects. And when you find that paying out too little, too late, that's a tune you don't want to hear. So giving up freedom and control, never a good thing in my professional opinion, but that's for you to decide. Number 6, vesting. The business that you're building, you're thinking you're building an empire for you. you're going to understand real quick everything you built was not for you, it was for them. You built the house, it's their home, not yours, and they'll kick you out to the curb in 2 seconds. That means when you, as an insurance agent, say, you know what, I'm a top performer now, man. Look at what I'm building. I'm a six-figure guy selling final expense telesales on these free leads, and I'm getting paid what? 45%. So if there's $1,000 on every $1,000 policy, I make 450 bucks, and I'm not even getting the full 450. They're doing holdbacks and all this other wonky stuff with my money. And then I go, I'm walking out of here. Well, what you're going to find out is all of that business that you built stays with them. And the tune you're going to hear is, you're not vested. Go have a great day. There's a non-solicitation policy or a non-compete for 2 years on all those clients, so you can't even call them. And you're going to find out that normally free lead programs and captive insurance agencies will only want you to sell for one or two or maybe three companies. They don't want you being the most competitive and the best positions for your clients. Typically, they're going to have their quote unquote pet companies that they're going to require you to place your business with. And with a lot of these free lead programs, they're going to require you to terminate your relationships with all these other companies because you're going to get paid maybe way better. And maybe it's what your clients need, but they won't allow you to give that solution out because they want you to get paid 30, 40, 50% commissions because that's their cut. And then you find out you got cut out of a lot of commissions here because you gave it up for the free leads, or a captive insurance agency that didn't even realize that you gave up a lot of capital here. But vesting and ownership, you want to understand, what is my vesting? Do I own the business or do you? Is there a non-solicitation policy with these clients? If I ever leave, is there a non-compete? If I ever leave, who owns this? And do you require me to give up my appointments? Well, you want to find this out because at 45% commission, you're losing over 100%, which is why I say a lot of top performers never stay with free lead programs. Top performers, the majority of them never, 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 ever start or touch a free lead program. They go all in. They're ones that know they got what it takes and they're going to get it done. They're going to take that risk. And that's where I want to go into number 7. You got to understand, where no risk resides, there is no reward. They capitalize, you get cut. That's why it's like 100% or more commissions, or go get a free lead program at 45, and 45 doesn't even sound like 45, 50%. Go ahead, lose, okay, over 100% if you're at a 50% grid like some of these free lead programs are. And if you're a top performer, wow, they'll move you up to what, 60s? Wowies, all right? You lost so much wealth here because they intentionally know that you're never going to make it to that level and you're going to leave them. No risk equals no reward. And those that are top performers, those are $1 million round table insurance agents and agency owners. Let me share with you, they know I'll put a little risk in because I'm going to get the riches and the rewards when I sell policies. I'm going to own my policies. I'm going to own my renewals. Number 2, I'm going to control my leads and have high intent leads so that I can have the best conversations, not beat up leads that aren't great. I'm not giving up my residuals. I'm not going to give up 100% commission to lose 100% of that to get paid 40, 50% comp. And then maybe you'll raise my capital to 55 or 60. Are you kidding me? No way. Top performers aren't going to give up freedom. I know how to run my schedule. I can have good discipline. I can have good habits. I'm not going to get a haircut and get told what to do like I'm a W-2. That doesn't sound like a tune that top producers like hearing, and they're going to make sure that they're vested day one so that they own and control their block of business, because where there is risk, there's insane reward, my friends. So I hope this video helps you unpack some of the fine print that you may discover with these free lead programs. These are questions you want to pose so that you're in the safest place possible. And we do recruit and partner with amazing agents as well as agencies nationally to align here to sell life insurance, Medicare insurance, and annuities face to face, but more importantly in the telespace as well. So if you need any good resources for free or a work family to call a home, jasonfinalexpense.com. We appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoy this video. Feel free to leave a comment below if it's been a help to you. Like and subscribe so you don't miss out on other content that may help you in the old pocketbook, because the greater that I can help you become, well, you know what? Hopefully you're going to be a beast in this industry and help these great people that need the policies and the protections that you provide. Have an amazing day, my friends. And remember, you've got what it takes. We'll see you soon.